Greetings and salutations, my artsy friends. How is everyone today? I hope everybody is grand. I have so much to talk about today, and I hope you do too. So we have a nice convo going on. I'm going to share what the challenge is today. I will just tell you what the challenge is, and then I will write it up in a post later today. I have a bunch of cards like set up for us to put together. And I have some little bit of painting to do. Because that always warms up my brain, and I'm excited about that. Let's see. So today is a special Wednesday edition of Pop-In Paint Party. I hope that everybody is ready and raring to go. You have your cold drink with you. I have a little bit of 7-Up this morning because I kind of was feeling like I needed the sugar, but I have my great big Zen water, so I'll be drinking that too. So how are you doing, Miss Sue? I am great. I am hopefully on the downhill slide of getting everything done before I leave on Thursday morning, and getting everything done and getting packed. That would be a good idea. Doing like some last minute laundry. Hi Beth, how are you? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm so happy to see everybody here. So let's see. I do want to start painting because I'm feeling kind of like I need it in my brain this morning. So I'm going to use my Josies to finish something that I started a long time ago. Because, that's how we roll. So I started this paint palette on my Anne Marie, named after me. This Anne Marie art printable, all about art. And I just never finished it. And so I thought, well, this morning is the perfect time. Because when you're kind of stressed about things, I find that painting is the best medicine. Hey, Sharon, how are you? Nice to see you. So remember that I am going to be... did I freeze? I'm going to be, hey Sherry, I'm going to be not home from the 10th through the 21st, so I'll be coming at you from who knows where. Sometimes I'll just be able to post, sometimes I will be able to do a little pop-in live, so, it'll just kind of be whatever it is. That's what I told myself, that to not, that we'll still be seeing each other, just kind of in a different way. So I want to, I think Odyssey is the one where I found the brown that I kind of liked. So I'm going to pull some of this brown for my bristles on my paintbrush. Little by little. Just start with that watery wash, how we always do. And then I want something, maybe, let's see what's in this one. Essence. That ponder, I feel like that might be nice for the little ferrule at the tippity top. So I'm just going to leave a little bit of that there. And then for the handle, of the brush. I don't know. I was feeling like maybe, I don't know. At first I thought black, but I don't know if I want to do that. I feel like I want to, something unusual maybe. So I'm feeling like I want to do it out of this palette because all of the colors in this palette are represented here, and then black and gray. So let's do, so I start, remember I told you that I need to not have music that I can sing to because, you know, I will just spend my whole time singing. So this morning I'm listening to, it's on Spotify and it's called Focus Flow or something like, so it's music that you can listen to while you're working, which I thought was good for me. So I'm feeling like maybe this, I think it's called Namaste. No, it's called Unite. Like this would be a good brush handle color. And then we'll kind of let it dry and then come back in, and I'm going to do that. Continue it. Remember the technique that we used on the wood pieces the other day where we just kind of came in with like a little bit of color and we just kind of let that kind of spread. So I'm going to do that too on just this left side to create like a little bit of roundness to the brush handle. See what happens. And I kind of need to come up with a color for my palette, for the base of my palette. I don't know exactly what I want to do. I'm not sure. Any suggestions, anyone? I want it to not be gray, but I don't know. Something brightish, I don't know. But that would go with everything. So I'm gonna let that dry for a minute. So how is everyone today? So good, I hope. Hi, Melissa, how are you? So glad to see you. So this art printable, yes, Donna, you absolutely do. And it is available on my website, and it is named Anne Marie, after me. So let's see. I'm feeling like, oh, I wanted to tell you what the challenge is. So I'm gonna be doing a little pop-in. I don't know if I'll be able to paint. Oh, Spanish orange. Thanks, Melissa. So what was I going to say? Oh, so I'm going to tell you what the challenge is, and then I'll do a post on it. So starting tomorrow, there'll be a challenge, and here's the dealio. So I have a list of card making challenges, and for every card that you create and post to Anne Corbiere-Scott Designs and to your own social media if you choose, for every challenge that you complete and post to social media, including Anne Corbiere-Scott Designs, you will get a point. You will get your name in a drawing, and the drawing is going to be amazing. So I'm going to show you the first part of the drawing on Friday from my niece Sienna's house. I can hardly wait. We've already cooked up a plan. So here's the so you can put these in your noggin and start thinking about them. the first challenge is a monochromatic card. Needless to say, they all need to contain my artwork. Monochromatic card. The second one is a combo card using elements from 3 art printables. The third one is a slimline horizontal, this way. The fourth one is a top fold A2. The fifth one is a slimline vertical, so up and down slimline. The sixth one is a combo card using elements from 2 art printables. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The seventh one is a card created with Right Brain art printable. That's the roses. The eighth one is Christmas card with a non-Christmas art printable, with art from a non-Christmas art printable. And the ninth one is Christmas card using a Christmas art printable. The 10th one is a card created with the Keeley artwork, the Keeley art printable. The 11th is a card created with the Anne Marie art printable, this one right here. The 12th one is a card created with the Mom art printable. And the 13th one is Howdy, a card created with the Howdy art printable. So we have lots of fun stuff, and I thought that would be a fun way for us to be interactive the whole time I'm gone. So I will post mine from the road. Sherry, I'm gonna put it on my Ann Corbiere-Scott Designs Facebook page and Instagram after class today. I'll put the list down. So anyway, I will be posting mine from all kinds of far-flung places. I will be all over the place, starting in Montana. So I'm super excited about that. So let's see. This is dry now. Has anybody come up with a cool color that I can paint the background? Anybody have anything? Let's see. A door. That's kind of pretty, isn't it? Mix that with that. And then I'm going to come in here and maybe do these little bits. Oh, runny nose this morning. Everybody make sure you have a cold drink. Let's see. I hope everybody's painting along this morning, just kind of, you know, warming up our creative muscles. I want it to look kind of painterly, but I just don't know. I need something to pop against this brush. I need the... It feels like I need more paint on this brush. Really need to build up that side. Maybe I'll come in with this deeper brown. Maybe that will do something kind of fun. Add a little bit more dimension. I'm liking that. pull some of this up in here. So remember that I'm teaching some jelly print techniques on Sunday morning at K & Crafts in Minnesota. So you need to be sure to tune in to K & Crafts on Sunday morning at 8:30 Central Time. Because I have 5 really fun projects that we're going to do there. And then remember, we're going to continue our fun with jelly plates in Inspire Your Heart with Art at the end of the month, once I'm home. So that will be super fun. And at Kay's store, we're going to be using our jelly plate and alcohol inks. So we have, oh my gosh, so many fun things. So many fun things. And then Monday morning, I'll be in... No, you do not have to register for the jelly plate class. You just have to tune in. It'll be on their Facebook. A Facebook Live on K & Crafts Facebook page. And then on Sunday morning, I'm going to be teaching a lettering class at Winneconne Crafts in Winneconne, Wisconsin. And that one you do need to register, so you can call Margaret or you can register for that online on their website, Winneconne Crafts. So you might want to check that out too, because we're going to be doing some fun stuff. And it too that one is held in a private Facebook group like mine, and so it'll be there for you to watch, even if you can't be there live on Monday morning. Did anybody think of a color for this background yet? I'm wondering what this ponder. This is kind of a different gray, I feel like. So I'm wondering if that might be the way to go. What do you think? Yeah. I need to be careful of those wet spots though. We don't want it blending. So maybe we want this to be pretty painterly. So how are things in Nebraska this morning, Miss Sharon? So good, I hope. Here it is going to be a scorcher again today, which is so weird. I was telling my sister, it's so hard to think about packing pants when it's so hot here and everybody's just wearing shorts every day. It's hard to imagine it being slightly chilly. But I just usually travel with layers, you know? So then, you know, you can just adapt as you go. There we go. A little bit more water. Turn this. There we go. Remember, we've talked about you want to turn your paper or your Bible or whatever you're painting in, turn it so it's the most comfortable for your hand. That there's no rule that says you have to do it any other way. And you'll have more control over your brush strokes. if you turn your paper or whatever substrate you're working on. 90 degrees? Holy smokes. So now I'm using the Essence palette, Donna, but usually I use my Josie or my Josie Lewis palette or my Classics or Tropicals from Prima Marketing. And this one is a Prima Marketing palette also. The Essence, it's just really nice earth tones. I absolutely do not know what I'm going to take with me. I really like my Josie, but Josie doesn't have black or gray. So what I'm thinking is that I might take the black and gray out of one of my Prima Marketing watercolor confectioner's tins, and just pop them out and then pop them in here. So then I kind of, because I love her colors nice and bright, but I do want a black or a gray just to be, you know, to cover all my bases. So they do look similar. I know they do. So I think I might just put a black and a gray in here with these, and then I'll kind of have everything I need. And you know, you never know what I might find at Kay's store or Margaret's store. Every store has kind of their own thing, right? They always have their own, different people have different tastes and different ideas of what, you know, their customers like. I do know that Margaret has open stock. You know how I love open stock Tombos, and so I have a little chart that I made. It's pretty rudimentary, but whatevs, right? Of all of my Tombos, and so I think I have a couple that I didn't put on that chart, so I'm going to take that. Because you know, when you do buy open stock and then you start using them, that's when you notice the holes. Like, oh, I wish I would have had another green or another yellow or whatever the case may be. I'm liking this ponder. What do you think for the background? I'm kind of liking it. I feel like it's skinny little spot. I feel like it's just enough color to pop all the little pans of color, but it doesn't take away from them. That's, I think. And I'm just going to pull this color out because it appears to be just a little bit darker. But if I just kind of work it out, then it's not as, there we go. I just have this little spot. And I kind of feel like I really want to die cut this with one of those stitched edge dies, because I feel like that will really just kind of add this, just like that little bit of interest around the edge. I also feel like my brush is looking kind of really kind of flat, and so I feel like maybe I need to do something to bump up the interest of that brush. So maybe I need to pull some more of that deeper brown, that Adore, and kind of really work at my shadows, right? So I'm going to go down the length on the left side. I'm going to deepen right there at the fennel. Fennel. Two totally different things. Let's see. Nope, it's fine, Donna. It's fine. I think that... Do I think the quality of paints is in each Prima? Prima are all the same. They're all quite nice. You're gonna either quite pigmented. The coverage is nice. The only difference with each of these palettes is the colors. So this one is called Essence. This one is called Odyssey. And I think you've probably seen me use my classics and my tropicals. They all just have a different range of colors. And so, and you know, I bought them when I worked at a scrapbook store years ago. And so, they're not, I don't know that I would buy them all now, but I have them and so I should use them. The Josie's, she is an artist, so her paints are really nice. Josie Lewis. Her paints are really nice because she's an artist, so she knows what we're all kind of looking for. Do you know what I mean? So hers are, but I would say they're pretty similar to the Primas. They are quite pigmented. I like them because of the color range that she had. And I was just feeling the need to try something new because I've been painting with my Primas for years, like I said. And so, you can find her on Instagram, Josie Lewis Art, and check her out. I think that her, I think she just posted that her palettes are back in stock. Because she does sell out pretty quickly. So I'm just going to come in and soften this line, but not into a complete gradation of color because I want it to look like maybe water's hitting, or light is hitting it. And you know how light hits a round object. So that's what I'm kind of doing here. Just little by little, softening that edge. There we go. There we go, that's nice. So now I'm going to, how are we doing on time? We're about halfway through. So I'm gonna set this aside and let's do some card assembly. So here we go. Okay, so here are the cards that I have to assemble. So I'm going to set these aside. Okay, here we go. Do you remember we did these elements in the class yesterday? So I'm going to take the Audrey piece of wood. I did some die cutting. I have a die for the card base, and then I'm going to put the wood on top. And then this heart from the Keeley art printable, and then this Yay You sentiment from, I believe that's from the Aunt D art printable. So let's assemble. I love assembling. This part is so satisfying, isn't it? Because it's, then it's just ready to send off to somebody. That's fun. And this is, another die from Gina Marie, you know, in Corbiere-Scott Designs. We all love Gina Marie dies. And she has some new stuff coming out. So if you are a fan, she has some, oh, this is hard because it's white on white. I'm having a hard time seeing the edge. She has some new mini slimline dies coming out. So be sure to be on the lookout for those. And another cool thing, one of her designers used my lilac stamp from Unity for a sample to announce the upcoming release of those mini slimlines. And you know, I have never created a mini slimline, so I'm like, ooh, that seems kind of fun. Let's play with those when I get back from vacation. We'll do a whole series on mini slimlines. Maybe I'll design some artwork to, I need that little poker thing. I just noticed that, do you see it? The, right here, these little holes are not poked through. Oh well, I guess I'll do that later because I can't find it. Big surprise. Okay, let's see. So this, I love this die, and I'm trying to remember what it's called, like big and small ball chain or something like that. I like it because it's just like enough, just a little bit of visual interest around the edges. So now we have the heart and our sentiment, which I thought I could kind of offset. That'd be kind of cool. So I think we should pop it. What do you think? Don't you think that'd be pretty? So let's take our roll of foam tape and pop that. And you know I like to use a lot of foam tape because I don't like it ever to have those sinky holes in the middle, you know what I mean? There we go. So now and then I was kind of like, should I do it down here? Should I do it up here? Should I do it right in the middle? What do you think? I was kind of playing around with the idea of doing it low. What do you think? I'm going to put it there. Ponder it. Let me know what you think. I'm going to put it there, right in the middle. Ponder it. Tell me what you think. I'm going to put it high. Ponder it. Tell me what you think. I kind of liked it low too, Beth. It's just kind of unusual, isn't it? So let's do that because we have another one that we could do differently. So remember, this is the wood panel is from the Tammy art printable. The heart is from the Keeley art printable, and that is a cool art printable because it has 4 different hearts that you can use in conjunction with all kinds of things. All right, and then we have Yay You, which I was thinking, you know what? I think I'm going to, I did another card earlier and I fussy cut the swash of paint, but kind of how I fussy cut like this, where there's just like this little rim of white, and I was kind of digging that. So I'm feeling like these swashes of color, I love that. So I'm, just because it has that cool painterly, just a swoosh of paint kind of look. Yep, digging that. Okay, so shall we, okay, so now, shall we have it up here? No, maybe down here. I'm liking that one down low too. Or I could do it here or here. Anybody have any big ideas? I'm gonna put some tape on the back and wait for your conclusion. What do you think you'd like? Anyone? Anyone? Just how I had it here. Look at that. I just love it. I love that it's a combination of all kinds of art from a bunch of elements from like 3 different art printables, but they work so well together. I'm just loving it. And it's framed with that Gina Marie die, which, come on, could you get much better? I don't think so. Okay, so now we have the Love You Dad card, and I want to, I didn't do it ahead of time, so now I'm going to be doing it now. We talked about assembling this and doing the heart, covering it with glossy accents or whatever you have. I have this big bottle of Journey Glaze, so I can't buy anything else until this is all gone. So I'm going to adhere this sentiment from the Howdy art printable, and then I'm gonna adhere it to this banner from the Audrey art printable. So pretty. And this heart is also from the Tammy art printable, and remember I did it with weathered wood. Look how pretty that is. I just love it. And I thought that I did a top fold card, so like a half a sheet of 8.5 by 11 cut lengthwise, but now I'm feeling like a wide side open card. That's kind of cool. So I'm going to adhere this piece to the card front, and I die cut the edge of this this piece of art right here with My Favorite Things stitched rectangles, which they are just my favorite. I'm telling you, I use them all the time. I use them alone. I use them in conjunction with other bits and pieces. I just love these stitched rectangles. So now let's adhere that down. This, I think we should pop. What do you think? Just pop just slightly. So let's do here. And then I want to do the edges because I don't want those to sag, you know. Let's see if that, yep, that, perfect. So now let's put this down. I have such a pile of garbage over here. All right, and now let's put this right over, whoops, the center of this heart. I just love that. I just noticed some repair. So some of our gray, we need to kind of try and remove that. So we're just going to take a wet brush and then back, forth, back, forth, back, forth, and then tap with our paper towel. And you see that? Cleaned right up. So you just want to come in with clear water. And you see this little blurb of paint right here. We're just going to come in, back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. Really kind of try to work it, pushing it in there. And then tap off with your paper towel. Perfect. Okay, so now for this one, I want to cover the this heart with glossy accents. I just want that to pop. And this, not coming out. Got a little bit of a situation. So, let's see. I have a thing of paper clips. Let's see if I can get a little paper clip and fashion a pokey tool with this little paper clip to clear that out so that I can, yep, that's all it took, I think. And let's see, let's start over here. Okay, now, you always want to start on something not your artwork, because that could turn into a whole situation. What if you have a big blurb that comes out? What if it kind of explodes? You'd rather have it explode on a paper towel than on your artwork that you worked so hard on. Okay, I think I'm looking at that on top, but I think that's good. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. So I'm going to set this one aside to dry. Find my cap. Hey, Christine, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are just finishing up some card assembly. Okay, so now I have this card to assemble. So I have my card base, and then I have this stitched rectangle slimline die, and I believe this is from Gina Marie also. But for this one, I used that. Remember back in the day, Basil had that dotted Swiss cardstock. I have so much cardstock. Anyway, I just thought that would be kind of a little bit like just this little touch of visual interest. And then we have the wood grain from the Audrey art printable. So we're gonna play with that a little bit more. We have the heart, no, excuse me, from the Tammy art printable. We have the heart from the Audrey art printable, and we have the spray of flowers from the Teresa art printable. So again, we're going to be using artwork elements from 3 different art printables to create a card of interest. So I'm going to put some score tape down on this, the mat, the base mat for the front of the card. So, Christine, are you brand new here? Your name looks kind of familiar. And now we're going to take the wood panel from the Tammy, and we're going to adhere that. Whoops. Ah, all right. Cool. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you would follow and like Anne Corbiere-Scott Designs on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, I would greatly appreciate that. And then ask to join our private Facebook group, Let's Get Artsy with Anne Corbiere-Scott, and that is the place. Oh, cool. That's the place where all the cool kids hang. I'm just going to tell you right now, just straight up. We have the most amazing group of creatives, kind friends, encouraging friends. Just, it's great to belong to a community, isn't it? It's just, and you know, I just keep thinking how lucky we are that we found this in the middle of a pandemic. Do you know what I mean? Lucky us. Lucky us. Okay, so like I said, I'm creating a card with artwork from 3 different art printables. So let's take this one and line it up. Look at how pretty, just that. I just love that. Okay, now, okay, Beth, what do you think of this one? Last one we did low, right? We did the artwork and we put the heart low. So this one, shall we put it high? And then the sprig on top of that. Maybe like that. Oh, so pretty. Or should we put it right in the middle? I kind of really don't like the middle. What about you guys? I feel like this one, let's go high on this one. I'm feeling it. Okay, so this one, so let's pop the heart again because that's kind of just, or should we put the heart down flat and then pop the flowers? I know, I'm thinking so too, Sue. How pretty is that? I'm just loving it. There we go. I just try to put a lot of adhesive because I hate when pieces fall off. That's the worst for a card maker, isn't it? It looks like I should have put more on the here and here. So let's do that really quick. So it lays super flat. Okay. I don't know why I'm so sniffy. I haven't even watered my flowers yet. And can we talk about that? I'm like, Jeff, you've got to water my flowers and baby them just like me the whole time I'm gone. My zinnias are finally, the ones I grew from seeds are starting to pop. So, he has a job to do. And he's like, you know how much I love when you tell me what to do. But whatever, you know? Okay, I feel like I need some over here because I don't want that to just sag either. Then I can use that up here and cut that one. That one's better. I should have done that with this one. Is that too wide? Nope, I think that's good. Stop it. I'll put a piece there. Then a piece here, maybe. I know, I'm kind of crazy with the foam tape, but I told you I hate when it's I hate when it sags. So let's start peeling this. And I'm feeling like this one, I don't know if it needs a sentiment. Once we assemble it, you let me know what you're thinking, or if it just stands alone as it is. I hope that you are all inspired to create cards with the artwork from many of my art printables. All those elements can work together or with other art printables. It makes you look at it all with a fresh eye, I believe. Okay. So this way or this way? 1 or 2? It's like going to the eye doctor, isn't it? Is it better here or here? I think 2, but let me know what you think. 1 or 2? 2. I think so too. Good job, Sue. Great minds think alike. Okay, so now, do we want to put a sentiment on here, or does it fine by itself? Everybody take a drink. Let's see what I have in my bowl of tricks. I'm feeling like if I do a sentiment, it just needs to be a little sentiment. Do you know what I mean? That seems big. Oh, this one's kind of cool. This Hello My Sweet, because it has a little bit of, I think this is from the Aunt Pauline art printable. Maybe. I have Yay You. That's kind of cool. Just because. Have a beautiful day. Well, let's not give ourselves way too many choices, because that's where I just, you know, I'll just get lost in the choices. Okay, so what do you think? Have a beautiful day. Yay you. This one, it's not the same blue, so that's out. Okay, so we have Just Because, but that's all the way across. Have a Beautiful Day. That's going to be pretty much all the way across too. Yay You is going to be short. So let's... Okay. Oops. So what do you think of this? And when we cut it here. What do you think of that down there? Let me know your thoughts. Or it could be up here. Or here. Like it could just be part of this cluster up here. What do you think of that? So it could be on the heart, or you could have it down here. Here, is this? Okay, which one do you like, Beth? Do you like it at the bottom or here on the heart? Hi, Naomi. You think so? Okay. Yeah, because it kind of like makes a little cluster, right? And I'm feeling like that might be, you know what? Let's do that. Because now I have the thought of, do I want to add some doodads from, High Supply? That might be an idea. Okay, so now let's do this here, and I'm just going to tap it here. And then I'm going to put a little bit of foam under there and under there, because, you know, I don't like when things are and they're kind of saggy. So I do a piece here and another piece here. There we go. You know, my favorite part is the painting part, but I do like the card assembly too, just because it's like, it all comes to fruition, you know what I mean? Like it's all, it all comes together in the end, and that's fun. All right, let's do that. There we go. Whoops. Stuck to my finger. Okay. So now I have my bag of tricks. So, this one, I was feeling like maybe I could do some like 1, 2, 3 red hearts down here. That might be kind of cool. This one, I was thinking about these. What do you think? And what's the other one I have? Oh, this one. I don't know what I want to do on this one. So let's start with the Love You Dad. And I'm going to put those 3 red hearts and you tell me what you think. These can be such a mess. Diagonal lettering. Oh, like what do you think? Give me some ideas. I got hours and hours in the car. I mean, I have some assignments that I need to draw, but let me know your thinking, what you're kind of thinking about, and I'll start fiddling around with it. Okay, so what do you think about the little clay hearts? I'm kind of taking that. So let's find our glue, our Connect glue from Gina K. I love this stuff. So let me know what you're thinking about, Sue, for the diagonal lettering. One, two, oh, I love that. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, so now let's look at this one. What do we have? So I'm feeling like maybe some of these little, I don't remember what he calls them, but just these little clear, these just add a little, oh, I have glue on my finger. A little something, something. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so what do you think? Do you think it's too much? Do you think it's, maybe that. Okay, tell me what you think of that. Is that too many things? Maybe take this one away. Maybe maybe those two kind of together. That might be kind of cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know, I like the 3 or 5 too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need to take something away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, what do you think? Yes? No? Maybe so? Let's do this one up here. And you know what? I have that little, I have that tool that's the quick picker or whatever. And you know what? I just always end up using my fingers. I don't know why. Just do. And I make it difficult on myself because I get glue on my fingers and then everything kind of sticks to the glue. Silly. Yep. There we go. So pretty. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside to dry before I, it does dry clear. Christine, it's the greatest. And I'm just going to tell you, this is my second tube. My first tube still has glue in it because, you know, I am not a waster. So I will use something until there's not a speck left. But this has lasted me well over a year. Well over a year. I just bought this one for a backup because God forbid, what if I ran out? That would be a sad situation, wouldn't it? So I just store this one up and down in a cup, and so so then it's ready to use. And I just happen to grab the other one right now. But let's set this aside, and now let's do the final one. Okay, so do you think, like just a few of these, do you think on the wood? Do you think, I don't know. I have a medium one here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 5. Maybe that one needs to be a small one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me know what you think about that. And everybody take a drink. I'm kind of digging that. Let me know what you think. Oh my gosh, and Christine, you can buy Connect glue from your, where do you live, Christine? Do you have a local store near you? Most local stores carry Connect because they carry Gina K. Ohio, cool. Where in Ohio? Oh, I love it. So if you would like to be on my newsletter distribution list, so I'll be sending a newsletter today sometime, and that will kind of give you a glimpse of, I try to always do a little sneak peek of, yeah, I'm liking them all, Sue. Oh, very cool, very cool. So I drew some Ohio stamps. I drew 3 sets. I drew 1 for Creative Chaos, and I drew 2 for Inspiration in Bloom. What was I gonna say? And you know, I've also drawn embroidery patterns for all the states through Adorn It, so you can find those there too. But what I was saying about my newsletter is, if you would like to get on my newsletter distribution list, there's a sign up form on this page on my Corbiere-Scott Designs. It says MailChimp, and then so you can sign up there, or you can send me your email address, and you can DM me your email address, and I can put you on the distribution list, because like I said, it's going out today. Or if you join the private Facebook group Corbiere-Scott Designs, or excuse me, Let's Get Artsy with Corbiere-Scott. One of the questions there is I ask for your email address so that you can be in the know of all the fun things that we do at Corbiere-Scott Designs. So, oh, it's too high. There we go. I hope everybody had a good time today. I did. Shut up! I finished 3 cards, and I have one well on its way. So, I can't wait to talk to you again on Friday from Montana, to show you the first leg of the challenge prize. So the challenge will start tomorrow, and then but I will show you the first part of the prize. Well, there's a bunch of prizes. So the first part of one of the prizes, of some of the prizes, I'll show you on Friday at my niece Sienna's house. I adore you all. Thank you so much for hanging with me, and I'll be talking to you across the upper Midwest in the next 13 days. I adore you all. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come and create with me, and I will see you Friday. Bye!